Welcome to Dishing Delights. Today I'm going to share with you 4 recipes from my home kitchen. The first recipe I'm going to make for you is beef stew Provencal. I may or may not have had to Google the pronunciation of that. Right here, I am prepping 4 medium carrots and 4 celery ribs. I'm going to set aside my diced vegetables, and then I'm going to cut up a 3-pound chuck roast. Once I have that cut up into 2-inch cubes, I am going to coat it in a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of pepper, and a half cup of all-purpose flour. After this is done, I am going to brown the meat in a cast iron skillet with a little bit of oil in it. As that meat is browning, I'm going to add in my vegetables to my slow cooker. I am also going to add 1 cup of beef broth, 1 jar of julienne oil packed sun-dried tomatoes. These are absolutely delicious. 1 can of tomato paste, 1 small onion, a 1/3 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, some garlic, and then I'm also going to add in some thyme, onion powder, white pepper. I'm going to have this recipe linked in the description below. Now that meat is browned on all sides, I'm gonna add it to the slow cooker. You're gonna cook this for 6 to 8 hours depending on how hot your slow cooker is. Mine only took like 6.5. This was so good, but it is very, very rich. This recipe right here is the reason that I got an air fryer. I added some garlic jalapeno seasoning and a little bit of oil to this chicken, and then I'm going to put it in the air fryer at 360 degrees for 1 hour. I'm going to flip it halfway through, but this makes a whole chicken perfect every single time. Look at how delicious that looks just halfway through. So I'm gonna prep a salad, and then I'm also gonna reheat some pasta that we have eaten earlier in the week, just to serve alongside this chicken. Now, this comes out perfect. I love to do this on a Sunday, and then I have chicken for the week that I can add into stews or quesadillas or anything. This is another super quick meal. Today I decided to add this into a slow cooker, but I do usually make this stovetop when I only have like 15 minutes to get dinner on the table. Here I am just gonna brown 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm gonna add in some onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. And then I'm going to drain that grease and then add it right into the slow cooker. Once I have that in the slow cooker, I'm going to add 2 cans of mixed vegetables, 2 packets of beef bouillon, or just 4 cups of beef stock. As you can see, I just added 4 cups of water to my beef bouillon. And then I'm going to add in 2 cans of tomato sauce. And then that's it. It's super, super simple, and this is delicious. If you would like to, once it's all cooked through, you can add in some pasta if you want to stretch the meal. But we like it just like this, served with grilled cheese or bread and butter. This recipe is Crockpot white barbecue sauce chicken sandwich. This is from a YouTube channel called Catherine's Plates. I'm going to link the YouTube video down below. This is so good. If you take nothing away from this video, please, please make this. What I just did was added in 4 boneless chicken breasts, a medium onion, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 teaspoons of paprika, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, and chicken broth. And then for the white barbecue sauce, I'm going to use 1 cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of milk, 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, some garlic powder, a teaspoon of brown sugar, a teaspoon of black pepper, salt, cayenne pepper. I added a little bit of honey Dijon mustard here and a teaspoon of paprika as well. And then I am going to mix up the sauce and then sit it in the fridge until the chicken is cooked through. This was not in the recipe, but I did add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce because I love Worcestershire sauce in any sauce. Now the goal was to cook this on low for 5 to 6 hours, but we had a family emergency, so it sat on low for about 7.5 to 8 hours. It did come out a little dry. We just added a little extra sauce. This was so delicious despite that. As you can see, I put in a little bit of chicken broth to kind of moisten that up. Right here I am adding half of that barbecue sauce mixture, and then I'm going to combine it in with the chicken. And then once that's fully combined, I'm gonna put it on the sandwiches and then add a little bit more of that sauce on top. This is so delicious. And that is what's for dinner tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos every week.